Hello, folks. Welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get rolling here in just a minute. Make sure the stream's coming through all right. We are just streaming on YouTube tonight, which, if you're hearing me, you know that. Okay, stream looks good. Feel free to interact in the chat here. We'll get started with the break here at the top of the hour. Less than 2 minutes away. So, quick rundown. We got 1969 Topps complete set group break up first. Then we've got a 2003, 2004 NBA rookie mixer. So those are the two breaks we'll be broadcasting tonight. If you bought into the 48 Bowman, you probably saw my email, got your refund. Um, Canceled that one just because spots were moving at a pace where it wasn't going to sell out anytime in the next 6 months, is what it kind of felt like. So sorry to disappoint those of you who are excited about that one, but we'll try to work those cool 48 Bowman basketball cards into a future break in some fashion or another, but I didn't want to hold on to your money for an indeterminate amount of time. A couple other breaks haven't sold out yet, but I think they will. Almost halfway there on the modern graded baseball card mixer. So 31 spots, every card's graded, plus one spot we'll do an additional random there to um, give a free spot in the Bowman box break, and that's a 2003 basketball Bowman box break. So a couple ways to get into this one, either through those spots that are being tied to other breaks, like the 2003 rookie card break tonight, or the mixer that's currently for sale. Additionally, you can buy a spot that's a whole pack at 250 bucks, or you can buy one card out of a pack. So got one pack break up right now. I think there are 9 spots left in the box break, so we should be able to break that one in the next week or two. What's up, Greg? Hey, GR33 in Wolf 3333YT. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate that you're here. Um, Appreciate everyone who bought in. Uh, we'll hop into this mixer. So $5 a spot. Every spot gets a card. 664 cards in the break. We sold 663 spots, gave one away. So congrats to Nick Deal for winning that free spot on Facebook this time. 3 ways to enter: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Burl Sports in all 3 locations. Again, every spot gets a card, so we'll randomize our list here in just a minute. Paste the randomized list right next to our checklist. Whoever's name comes out in spot number 1 gets the AL batting leaders. You know, whoever comes out spot number 500 gets Mickey Mantle. We won't read through all 664 names on the list. What we will do is read through a few dozen hits, and then I'll post up the full list sorted by participant as soon as we're done. So that's how we do things, and then after that we'll roll into the 2003 Topps basketball rookie card mixer. So without any further ado, we'll get rolling. If I could get numbers between or including 6 and 9, since this is a 69 Topps break, between or including 6 and 9, third number in the chat will be how many times we randomize this list. So third number in the chat is how many times we'll randomize the list between or including 6 and 9. All right, 7 it is. If we could get a fourth number in the chat as well, the fourth number is how many times we'll randomize the basketball mixer in a second. Appreciate it. So there we're doing 7 for the 69, and then it'll be 8 for the basketball mixer. All right. So again, every spot gets a card. We had a limit of 15 spots per person in this one. So appreciate each and every one of you who bought in. All right, we use random.org's list randomizer for all our randomization purposes. List and more list randomizer. All right. And here we go. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we are nice and shuffled. We got Laura Conrad on top. Got Anthony Hathaway on bottom. Okay, make this a little wider, this a little shorter. We don't see too much at once. All right, and we'll get rolling. Oops, I got my stack backwards. Turn this around. All right, spot number 1. 68 batting leaders. Yaz, Cater, Oliva. There's your back design with your averages. So Yaz bringing it home with the 301. And that goes to Laura Conrad. Of course, a lot of your leaders cards here have Hall of Famers on them, but it's a solid one. You got McCovey here, Richie Allen, Ernie Banks, card number 8 for your, well, it's not card number 8. What number is it? Card number 6. What's up, Brent? Good to see you in the chat. There we go. 6, Anthony Hathaway. Ernie Banks, card number 20. It's hard to have a bad Ernie Banks card, but this is one of my favorites. Ernie going to Stephen Bowman. That big smile. Doing what he loves. 35. Joe Morgan goes to Matthew Walker. Roberto Clemente, card number 50. Going to Ralph Irish. Luis Aparicio, card number 75. Goes to Matthew Piscatella. Card number 80, Norm Cash. Going to Greg Ritzer. Lou Brock, 85. Goes to Guillaume. Jerry Kuzman, Rookie Cup. Goes to Jeff Williams. Another second year card, Johnny Bench. Card number 95. Goes to Michael Swafford. Hank Aaron. Card number 100. Goes to Kyle Bean. Give you a quick look at the back design of your standard 69s. Pete Rose, 120. Goes to Ralph Irish. There you go, Ralph. Yaz, 130. Goes to Laura Conrad. It's funny, I think Laura got the leader's card with Yaz on it, and then bringing home the as single player card too. So cool. World Series subset, always fun. Always retrospective at the time. So looking back on the '68 World Series, was St. Louis Cards versus the Detroit Tigers. Gibson, game one, fanning 17, breaking the record Koufax set in '63. So game one, oh, I didn't look at the number. There we go, 162. Going to Michael Swafford. There you go, Michael. Gibson. But ultimately, despite Gibson's heroic efforts in game one, the Tigers celebrate their victory 169. And that was in seven. So good series. Goes to Matthew Pottle. Willie Mays, 190. Goes to Nicholas Plante. And Bob Gibson himself. Card number 200. Goes to Roger Flood. Bobby Cox, 237. Goes to Matthew Piscatella. Cox rookie here. And Frank Robinson is card number 250. Goes to Angelo. 255, Steve Carlton. Goes to Daniel Brickner. Then Reggie here is 260 on his rookie card. So card 260 goes to Edwin Pastrana. Edwin's been on a heater lately. Like Edwin's gotten some good hits in several breaks in the last month or so. Congrats, Edwin, on a big hit. Tony Perez, 295. Goes to David Mammal. Mazeroski, 335, I think it was. Yeah, goes to David Mammal. It's always good to have your name read more than once in a break. Congrats, David. Juan Marshall, 370. Goes to Nicholas Plante. One of your, let's see, your AL MVP for 1969 was Harmon Killebrew. Yeah, what number was he? 375. I went way too far. Okay, goes to Edwin Pastrana. Another nice break for you, Edwin. Congrats. Cepeda, it's 385. Goes to Stephen Huvane. Don Drysdale, 400. Goes to Angelo. K-Line, 410. Going to Kyle Bean. Some cool little fact about or some of your checklists. I can't remember which ones don't, but several of them have pictures of players like Sir Mickey Mantle here for your 5th series checklist. Um, just a fun little bonus in the 69 set. So the Mantle checklist here is 412. That goes to Roger Flood. I think I did pull 5, 6, and 7th series checklists this for tonight's broadcast. All-Star subset, McCovey goes to Connie Stanton. So McCovey ends up winning the NL MVP in 69. Carew All-Star goes to Anthony Mastaloni. Difference in your AL and NL MVP is the red versus the green. So a little contrast there. Um, back designs on your All-Star cards have it's puzzle piece, which is always fun. Joey Plumlee getting the Ron Santo. Brooks Robinson. Mr. Michael Fickle. Pete Rose All-Star. Oops. Goes to Matthew Pottle. Yeah, I keep hitting the scroll button on my mouse. And then Yaz goes to Daniel Brickner. We'll look at the Brock next. He is 428. Mr. Russell Whitson. Now, this is a good time for a disclaimer, right? All these guys are all-stars, so even though I may not be showing every card that's an all-star, even a Hall of Famer in some instances, so just because you don't get your name read aloud on the broadcast doesn't mean you should throw your winnings in the next common bin at the card show. Johnny Bench, 430. Mr. Mike Heffelfinger. Gibson, 432. Is our last all-star card looking at. Goes to Gerard. Mentioned McCovey earlier, card 440. Going to Randy Jones. Your NL MVP. Billy Williams is 450. Goes to Gerard. Tom Seaver. Going to Jeff Williams. Gaylord Perry's 485. Going to Nicholas Plante. Six series checklist there with Brooks Robinson. So it goes to Matthew um, Borowick. Sorry, Matthew, if I mispronounced your last name there. But here's Brooks Robinson. A couple of you guys have emailed me before when I mispronounce your name, and you're like, hey, as long as you read my name on the broadcast, I don't care how you say it, which I get. Rod Carew is 5'10". Obviously off center. Oops, we aren't ready for Carew. I just skipped right over Mickey Mantle because he's not in my stack. He's sitting here in front of me. Card number 500, Mr. Mickey Mantle, goes to Matthew Piscatella. Huge hit, Matthew. SGC3, Mantle, or sorry, not SGC, BVG, Beckett 3 for your collection. Nice hit, Matthew. Um, yeah, of course, if you're a master set builder, there, Mantle, McCovey, number of other cards have variations where got yellow ink missing, so some white letter variations is what they're commonly referred to. This is just a basic set, but fun build out there for some of you. Um, Done a couple of those with white letters in the past. Rod Carew goes to Quiam. But yeah, the white letters are like, honestly, they're getting tougher and tougher in my experience because I like picking them up because they're fun chases to add to the breaks. Um, but getting tougher and tougher to find them for reasonable prices. Al Lopez going to Michael Wolf, Hall of Fame manager there. A few cool multiplayer cards in the 69 set. The Bird Hill Aces is just a fun one. Goes to Stephen Bowman. Looking back over the bench there. Next card, Nolan Ryan. Second year card, first single player card. Going to Mike Yaufman. Young Nolan, always fun to see. So congrats, Mike, on that one. Kyle Bean getting the Ted Shows How card. Ted knew a thing or two about how to use a bat. Willie Stargell goes to Matthew Piscatella. Matthew, huge break for you too. Congrats. Billy Martin, 547. Matthew Piscatella, crushing it. Brooks Robinson goes to Brad Cass. Gil Hodges, 564. Goes to Quiam, of course. Hodges, manager for the Mets at this point. Wilhelm, next card goes to Nicholas Plante. Ron Santo coming in at 570. Goes to Quiam. Hey, looky there. Giants Heroes coming up as the free spot winner. 572. Surely not. Sorry, I just for a second I'm remembering that was that his. I'm trying to remember what Nick said his favorite card was here. Yeah, Nick hit the card he said was his favorite in the break. So the free spot giveaways we say, a lot of them is like, hey, what's your favorite card from this year? Yada yada yada, or this decade or whatever. This one was a year. And so Nick said the 572 Giants Heroes. So that's pretty incredible. Congrats, Nick, on that hit. Um, I'm not sure I guess it's having a time or two, but mercy. Um, on just people calling their shots, but as far as the free spot winner hitting the card, they said was their favorite. I don't know if that's ever happened. So very cool. Add the McCovey Marshall to your collection if you don't already have it. Huh. Well, that's fun. All right. Um, Jim Palmer goes to Mike Heffelfinger. Seventh series checklist with Tony Oliva goes to Mark Carlson. Raleigh Fingers rookie. It's 597. Goes to Barry Wildison. Just a few hits left to look at here as we near the end of the 69 set. Oliva goes to Joey Plumley. Fergie Jenkins, card 640. Goes to Delbert Scobie Jr. Ted Williams, manager card is 650. Goes to Michael Wolff. Always got to show the Rodriguez Bat Boy card. Going to Mike Heffelfinger. So, of course, this is not your third baseman for the Angels. It's the Bat Boy. So just a fun little Easter egg. Johnny Podres goes to is card 659, going to Robert Morris. See there, we wrap up the breakdown with Anthony Hathaway at 664. All right, so that's the end of that one. So if do have the 2003 Topps basketball rookie card mixer coming up, so feel free to hang out if you're in that or if you just want to. But do have that coming up before so here I am just stammering. We'll do that break, so it will be after that break that I post up the full results sorted by participant. Got that mixer right here. So again, every spot gets a card. Feature card is LeBron James. And this is the checklist had posted up on the listing. So I didn't do them in number order. Otherwise, the hits would have been consolidated. So a couple of bonuses here with break spots in the 2003 Bowman NBA box. So spot 7, spot 24, get those. And then there are 29 rookie cards from 2003 basketball. So a few Hall of Famer or future Hall of Famer caliber players in this one. So we decided earlier we're randomizing this one 8 times. So good luck, everybody. Get this list copied. Get a new randomizer open. All right, here we go. And 8 times coming up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we got Zach on top, with Greg on bottom. this bigger. Not that big. Now we can't see anything. All right. So we got Carmelo going to Zach Thiel. I won't read through all of these, but you can see them here. We got that spot hit in the 2003 Bowman NBA box. It is a hobby box going to Mike Maringer. So $250 value there. Dwayne Wade rookie card goes to Tony Cipriano. Here's that LeBron coming in for Matt Reinert. So PSA 9 LeBron. With just a fantastic photo shoot backdrop. There's that next Bowman Rookies and Stars box break spot going to Andrew Goldman. It's a nice hit there for you, Andrew. And then last rookie is Chris Bosch going to Greg Ritzer. There you have it. Now, for those of you who hit spots in that Bowman Rookies and Stars box break, I do think there are 9 spots left. So we'll see how many more of those we sell in the next couple days, but look for another mixer or two to incorporate some of those spots to try to move those along. But appreciate everybody who's bought in. We'll get tonight's broadcast results sorted, posted up here shortly, along with the recording of this one. Then look for those to ship out over the course of the week. Been a little more slow on shipping lately. Kids are out of school, keeping me occupied in my free time. So look for those ship out probably Thursday, Friday, maybe even Saturday in a 664 card break. So appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Go catch the tail end of that basketball game. At least if you're, I don't know how far we are. Don't say anything. Sorry, shouldn't have brought it up. All right, this is Burl signing off. Talk to y'all next.